And we are live. Hello, everyone, and hello to my dear guest, Pam Drinnon, who is back to do some angel work with us today. Some coding, some work with now I can't think of the word, calibrations, and
Yeah.
clearings. Are you going to go sideways on me now, girl?
No, I'm not. I just seen that was fair. Let me pull me up closer so I there. That's
All
better.
right.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. You're looking beautiful today,
Thank
honestly.
you.
Yeah. So, I want to first say that this is for entertainment purposes only. Anything said here should be understood as that. And so this is not to be substituted with medical advice. And I'm going to probably say that a few times throughout. But Pam has the ability to do some body work for you from the distance and work and figure out what might be in need of help. However, we have to say that she's not a doctor and neither am I. So we have to put that up there. But we had fun last time. We had a lot of people asking questions and we had a lot of people who had that clearing and the emotional clearing, which is so helpful for everybody. So I want to say hello to Samantha and to Kathy 11 and Laura. Thanks for being here, ladies. Also today, this morning has been crazy. This morning I was, I was hacked by somebody who decided to post my name out there as posting some crazy stuff. So it wasn't me, and I pretty much think you all knew that anyway, because it was talking about things I don't talk about. But anyway, welcome, Pam. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here and coming back. Yeah.
Well, thank you for having me, and I loved sharing with you all last time. And we're going to have the best time today. We're going to talk about everything. And
Everything.
I don't usually talk about politics because
Mhm.
I don't know everybody else is, and so they've got good on that. But what I do like to do is calibrate, and I have been calibrating 45 for over a week
Mm.
now, daily. Because
Uh-huh.
what I
Oh,
do
daily you do it?
is
Every day?
every
Oh,
day. What if
okay.
I can? If he's got something up there, and they said, well, this is Trump, today, whatever, I will pull him up on my TV and just stop it, and then I just sit here, and then I just tune into his energy,
Oh,
and it
okay.
works like he's sitting right there in front of me, and I don't, he don't.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah.
it was really the. But anyway, are we ready to talk about that? What else do you want to talk
We can talk about that. That's fine.
about? Okay.
We've already got somebody asking for emotional clearing and so on, but I think it would be a lot of fun. I'm going to just hide this for now. We'll get back to it. If you want to have an emotional clearing today, if you want to know anything that can be calibrated, that Pam can calibrate for you, please put it in. And so I can get to it when the time comes. And thanks to everybody coming in. I've said hello to some of you, even if I've typed it. It's good to see you too, Mary. And you said, oh, so nice to see you, Pam. She loved the last show. So see, they loved you. Yeah. And hi, Teresa Ford as well. So yeah, so you can go ahead and talk
Well,
about
this
45.
we'll just
Yeah,
talk just
it's
for a
interesting.
few minutes about
Yes.
what the information I gathered. Because if you're like me, it's like I want to know, what's underneath, what's really going on with him.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
the first time I did him, it was the day that they convicted him of 34.
Yeah. Counts. Yeah.
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 So that day when he came out, he was blasting at everybody, what they had done to him. I picked up he has an entity and he has a saboteur first off because he's totally
Oh,
angry.
yeah.
His emotions were lack of control, low self esteem, self abuse, that's eating junkie and what else he's done, stubbornness, uh, unsupported, feel taken for granted, panic, wishy washy. He's always wish washy. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Feeling worthless. Uh, he's feeling worthless physically and spiritually, both of them.
Oh, sure.
Overwhelm, which really means he didn't know how to fix it. He didn't know how to make this right. Humiliation, he can give it, but he can't take it. He's like that.
Yeah.
Anxiety, peeved, blaming. These are all on my list. Resentment and sorrow.
So he sounds like he's calibrating at about 150.
130.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah,
just he lives in that negative
he
world.
does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
But
okay.
the last two words, lost and abandonment.
Lost in,
That
well,
yeah, that
yeah,
was in his heart that he felt lost,
yep,
Nobody's
sure.
there to keep him pumped up. Well, then I
Yeah,
did a little checked his organs and everything. Um, his energy level was at 6. It's supposed to be 12. That means you're at your top. You're feeling great. Okay, first thing it showed with him was his pancreas calibrated at 4. His bladder calibrated at 5 because he's pissed off all the time. Uh,
yes.
his bladder and his pancreas are his really big problem. He also has prostate problems that calibrates like at 3. He's got a big issue there. But I guess maybe the big thing is his heart calibrates at 5. It's supposed to be 12. And thyroid calibrates at 5. It's probably why he can't lose any weight. But the big thing
Oh,
is
okay.
Trump has Asperger. He's on the spectrum. No wonder he's losing his mind now. Because imagine, how hard it is when you're see the brain normal. And this is, see, when I calibrate too, I calibrate reflexes.
Mhm.
So I can see what is the brain's reflex. The normal brain calibrates 14. He calibrates at 16, which is Asperger. 17 is autism, which now they're saying is
Yeah,
autism. I don't know,
okay.
but he definitely, yeah, he's
Did
so,
you get anything? I have a feeling, I've always had this feeling that he has that Lewy body, which is part of Alzheimer's. And his father and mother both died of Alzheimer's, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he's there's a lot of people with Asperger that
Oh, there
are
is. Yeah.
big time in the government and everything, and he's got that he can be out in front of that. I have a grandson he's autistic. He's 30 now, and
Mhm.
I live downstairs with him in the house, and but when he comes out of his room, if I come out of my door at the same time, he'll put his face to the wall and he will not look at me. He cannot, because he has that.
Oh.
Thing too. But everything else he's fine. Talk to you just like you and I talking, smart as a whip, and probably has pretty high IQ because he does all this
Yeah. Yeah.
that boys do like that. Okay, but anyway, that was that was the day that
That was the day.
they pulled the
That was
rug out from under him, which
I
was
wonder, so you're gonna definitely be watching, on the 11th when he gets his sentencing, right?
yes.
Yeah.
I did hear some good news. 7-Eleven is going to give away a free Slurpee to anybody
I
that takes.
knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
We had something good going here.
Yeah, that's right. Mary Thornberry's wondering, what about his pineal gland?
This pineal gland, is it happy? No. Do 1, 2, 3. It's Yeah, it's calibrating really low. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. I mean, the man needs to be laying down. It sounds.
Well, now this is what the latest one that I got from
Mhm.
because I did several.
You got some paper
Stubbornness.
with you
Okay.
today. Okay.
Okay. This is the latest one. Stubbornness, taken for granted, unsupported, still feels wishy washy. People with Asperger or anything like that, they can't make up their mind. It's really hard. They have to continue to work with that. He also feels worthless and what lost. He's still peeved. He's still angry. He still has resentment, and he has worry and has lost. If he still feels lost, that
Yeah.
people aren't there for him.
Wow.
And when Trump said he never had an affair with Stormy because he
Right.
didn't like horse face, that's when I calibrated him when he said that 130.
So actually, you said that most people up to 200
Right.
are just,
It is.
yeah.
Most of them we are. But
Well,
really, when 200's when we start to wake up, and
Wake up a little bit.
we're,
Yeah.
we're getting
Yeah.
back, more aware that
Mhm.
we have, when we get to 200's when we start taking responsibility for our actions.
Right. Right.
See, he doesn't
Absolutely.
take
Oh,
responsibility.
he'll never get there then.
No,
No.
and, and
Um,
and I think, but when he first started, when I calibrated him right before he took office, and he was calibrating like at 400. But then,
uh-huh.
once he got in and everything, when I check him, then he'd be like 200. I'm going, well, he's lying, because see, I check all these guys, see if they're
Yeah.
telling the truth, and so anyway, but really, he is so far down the barrel. But that entity that he has, does he have more than one? No, he just has one. Okay. Well, as long as that entity's on him, it's going to take him down. That's what they do. That's what the entity gets on you for. And it just takes your life force out of you. And if you're, just makes you have a terrible life. One thing I wanted to say too, that I forgot about, that I love, when Princess Kate, when
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
found out all that about her and everything, um, and everybody said, what kind of cancer does she have? Because nobody was saying. But I immediately went to her colon, and honey, I couldn't even get a reading on it. I thought, this is not good, And so maybe they were giving her chemo or something at the time. I do not know, but
Mm.
I did predict myself to myself, and then later on they did say it was colon.
Okay.
So we,
Did you
you know,
see her yesterday? She was at the trooping of the guard.
she looked so thin and
I
slim,
know.
skinny looking.
Yeah.
They said she didn't. Someone who read on her said she didn't really want to be there. She probably didn't, because everybody's looking at her. She wants to look her
Yeah.
great, her old self,
Yeah.
and everything. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you know what?
So
What happens
the
when
couple questions. Mary wants to know if does he know if the entity's with him? And Seascape said, has it been with him since birth or attached at a later date? If you know that.
oh, does he doesn't know he has an entity. He wouldn't even
Yeah.
believe in it.
Okay.
He might
He
have.
doesn't believe in it, right? But
Uh,
does he? Has it been with him since birth?
no,
No. Okay.
but I'm sure it came up. See, the thing is, once our frequency stays down for a long time, in the spirit realm, we are just like balls of light. And
Mm-hmm.
there's people out there that didn't go into the light. These are people who want to come back to earth, and they get stuck in there.
Right.
And so what happens is, when we start, um, our frequency goes down,
Mm-hmm.
something traumatic or anger or whatever, all those emotions. That
Yeah.
is when they see us, and that's when they get on us. But
Okay.
I'll tell you what, the emotions that will get an attachment really fast is when you have anxiety, panic, feeling terrified, um,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
things like hatred.
Oh.
Those really bad, emotions, that just opens you up. But because it opens you up to you, we don't walk around like they're just bombardments coming in.
Mm-hmm.
It sometimes takes a few days for you to really get angry and get really mad and get all up into it.
Yeah.
And then, but once the entity, from my own aspect, when I get one, and I sure have in the past, I've got them from clients, and because that's where
Oh.
it came from, and
Oh.
the angel said, you got to protect yourself when you're working with these
Yeah.
people.
True.
But I noticed that I didn't feel good about them. There was some kind of energy there, and that was it. But anyway, so what I'll do, though, I'll catch myself, and I'll just be fussing at somebody that I'm upset with, that I'm going over and over and over and just, just doing it. Then I go,
Uh-huh.
hey, that's not you. You don't usually do that, which is so great. And then I can get then I
Sure.
check, and I can clear
Yeah.
myself, everything.
Yeah.
But
But we all go through those periods of time when we're anxious or frightened or whatever, terrified or whatever. But he lives in that energy. And so my first thought is, how stupid. Remember we said you could maybe inject a little bit of bleach and maybe that would take care of it. Remember that comment?
yeah,
And Deborah Burke's face was unbelievable. But I think that actually during that period of time of the pandemic that he didn't know what to do, and he just fought against everybody. I guess he used to call up Dr. Fauci and just scream at him, like Dr. Fauci was able to get rid of it, you know? So yeah, wow, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Well, honey, it is. But the thing is, we're all human.
Yeah,
And
we are.
everybody says, well, what happens? See, Dr. Nelson, who wrote Body Code, says we have over 300 trapped emotions. Everybody just walking around,
Everybody does.
little these
Everybody.
balls of emotions, you know. But that's
Right.
what's wonderful about being human, that we get to feel things and all these things. But when we hold the lower frequency feelings, that's when we get in trouble.
Yeah.
People say you can get out. Say you go in the grocery store and somebody almost runs into you and you're just fussing and flipping them off and everything. Why aren't you looking at, where you going? Well, that definitely lowers your frequency.
Right.
But the good thing is we can come right back up, and then it goes away. As soon as your frequency back up, you're back there, you're fine. It's just recognizing, whatever raises our frequency puts us in heaven, and whatever lowers it puts us in hell. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
You got to know that that's what it's all about. Yeah, but
Absolutely.
we just need to know how to work with it, and anyone can do the emotion code. You don't have to take the course. You can buy the book, and it's got the this is it, inside it with the olive chart, and then you can do your pendulum. If you can't muscle test, I would love to learn to muscle test, because you don't always have your pendulum.
That's true.
I remember when I was
you always have your body with you, though. Your body's there.
Yeah, your body is your pendulum. You can always do the sway test. But when I first learned this, I didn't know. I remember asking this lady one day when I was at the shoe store. I said, "Would you muscle test me and see if I can wear these shoes?" And she said, "What?" And anyway, I held my arm out, and I said, "Just push on my arm," and I'm taking the shoes off and on, But there's so many things you can do with it. Everybody needs to learn to muscle test. My favorite thing is my medicine. I don't take a lot, but I take a lot of vitamins and herbs. And I can just touch the top of the jar and say, have I taken this today? Yes or no? And then I don't worry about it, which is great. It really frees you up to do things, because your subconscious mind remembers everything.
Oh, it does.
Past, present, and future. It knows it. Once it's in there, it's in there.
It's in there. That's true.
How to connect to it, And the way I started connecting with mine was when I met Sweet Pea. And did I tell you about her last time? Did we talk about Sweet Pea?
I think so.
I think so too. Anyways, but Sweet Pea, it was so real when I did that. And one day we might be able to do that, where I could take people on a journey and to meet their subconscious mind, because everybody needs to know what their subconscious mind's name is.
So I'm just going to interrupt you for a minute, okay? Because I've got people asking lots of different questions.
Okay. Well, let me.
No. Do you have paper and pen today so you can take down what you need to? When you're doing the clearing things.
Right here. Got it.
Oh, you do. Oh, good. So everybody, we have about 10 people that are interested in having you work with them today. I'm just have to say welcome to everybody who's come in, and that this is the second time Pam has been here, and she's fabulous. And we will be coming back on a semi-regular basis to do this work, because she really wants to teach you how to be able to clear for yourself as well. And so it's going to take some time for everybody to understand how that's done. But there's two things I want to bring up. And one of them is your book that you talked about, not your book, but the book you talked about, Energy Codes, correct?
Body Code.
Body Code by who? What's the name of it?
Bradley Nelson.
By Bradley Nelson. And then she's talking about calibrations. And so you know how you use a pendulum, everybody, and you ask it a question, and if you've got it tapped into how to know what yes or no means, and it will go whichever way and answer your question. Well, Pam says we can do that with our own bodies. And there are people that were here last time that said they did do that with their own bodies before. And Pam thought that was great. So we're going to, it's going to be a work in progress for us, but I want you to see what she can find out with the people that want the readings today. And you'll be able to witness it if you haven't been here before. And then next time she comes on, if you want to have a reading yourself, you'll be able to do that. Okay. So I didn't mean to interrupt you, Pam,
No,
but I
that's
just
good.
wanted everybody
Yeah.
to know. So hello, everybody. So let's go ahead and go right into one, if that's all right. So Michelle, she has been here before and she loved your work. So she said she would love you to do an emotional clearing and see if there's any dark entities around her. So this is two things, everybody. You have a calibration. Most people, if you are any kind of spiritual, a beginner, you calibrate at about 200 is what Pam has told us. Trump calibrated, according to Pam, at 130. So we know where he is. There's a lot of people that are higher than 200, but there's a difference between that, isn't there? And also the emotional clearing that you do. You don't do the calibration at the same time, do you? Or do you?
Well, sometimes I will calibrate,
Sometimes. Okay.
go along and do it with them. Yeah, if I need to. Uh,
Okay. You're the
that's
boss. You're the
okay.
boss.
All right. Well, of course, I use Dr. David Hawkins' scale of calibration,
Yes.
and
Yep.
sometimes I make things up myself,
Yeah.
and
Intuitively,
you know
psychically.
what?
Yep.
Remember when you said about Trump having or dementia and it runs in his family? Dementia calibrates at 13. Let's say Trump. What is he? 1, 2, 3. No, he's not there yet, but he's getting there. Because look, his brain's screwed up to begin with.
I know.
So that's what the big problem is. But
Sure.
you have to be around someone like that for a long time before you start seeing, hey, maybe this person's got, issues here, Anyway, so what I want, Michelle, okay, here we go. Um, okay, yes, I can. All right, let's see what emotions are coming up. Do you have an entity? No. You have a saboteur? No. You're clever. No, no chords and no curses. Curses. That always cracked me up. But you know what? I've had a few that have had a curse on them. And,
Wow.
oh,
I had somebody ask a question yesterday about somebody putting a hex on him. And I'm just like, you can't believe in that stuff. You've got to, you can heal that if you
yeah,
want.
right. See, that's the way I feel about that too. But
Yeah.
don't think it doesn't happen. Someone could be angry with you and just sit around and cuss you out constantly, calling you dirty SOB, blah, blah, blah. That's cursing. That's putting a curse on somebody.
Sure. Sure.
And
It is.
look at Trump, honey. Everybody's been so mad and angry at him. We've all been sending him this terrible negative thinking because we're so upset with him. It's hitting him. It's making him sick too. So he's getting it, Now he doesn't have his big support group that he had. Okay. Sorry, Michelle, back to you. All right, I'm picking up two emotions with Michelle. Let's see. And the first one is feeling wishy-washy. Now, wishy-washy is about setting a boundary.
Of course it is.
Yeah, and it's which is something we need to do. But which means my kids, with my children, I couldn't set a boundary. I'm just wishy-washy all the way with it. So you got it, we have limits there. So she has to decide what she's feeling wishy-washy about. And worthless, is it mental, physical, spiritual? She doesn't feel as spiritually connected as she would like to. She needs more spiritual. Let me see what it says. See if she's spiritually malnourished. That's always good to see.
Oh, well, you can always add food to your diet, Michelle.
Start getting into the high vibrational food. Here we go.
Yep, true.
Speaking of high, that's another thing. When I was first started doing this, I did it because I was allergic to everything. But I would go into look at a menu and I muscle test myself and what I could eat and couldn't eat hardly anything. But the thing, then I started muscle testing. Boy, am I eating McDonald's today? McDonald's calibrates at 350. You're putting 350 energy into a 700 calibrating body now. So
I'm surprised he calibrates that high because that's all himself eats. 45 only
I
really eats
know
McDonald's. Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay, so we know. Okay, here we go. Spiritually malnourished. I'm going to go in here. This is where it's at. Malnutrition. Is Michelle spiritually malnourished? Yes, she is. Okay, I got a positive. That when my finger won't go down. Can you see my finger there?
Mm-hmm.
When
Mm-hmm.
it stays strong, that's like a little arm. That's yes.
That's what you use to calibrate.
That's what
Okay. That's what you use. Okay.
it took me a long time to get where I could do that. Though I literally just placed my where's how to get my thing. I placed my middle finger on top of my ring finger. Your ring finger
Uh-huh.
to your heart, so it's a heart connection when you do that finger. Okay. It says 53% of people are in a state of spiritual starvation. Michelle is at 32 in the 32%, which is spiritual malnutrition. Let's see what it says that needs to correct it. Fasting, meditation, scripture reading, prayer, church acts of selfless service, pastoral counseling. Everybody gets that. We're not getting enough people to tell us how wonderful we are and how to get through life.
Oh, a coach, a team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Fortunately, here in our community, which is a little bit broader than it's not just my channel, but we have this community that is very, very in touch with I
Yes.
love you, you're good enough,
Right.
and that has helped a lot of people, including myself. Yeah.
Of course
So
it is.
that's
So
good.
you're getting spiritual. But, yeah, watch the YouTubes. Look at all those great meditations. Didn't
I
do all
know. Yeah.
to raise your vibration. I
That's
do.
right.
I try to do one or two a day in the morning when I first wake up.
Mhm.
Trying to get back to my body. Okay. Um, let's blow off these two emotions, Michelle. So just close your eyes for a moment and let's release what it was feeling worthless and wishy washy. Okay, blow off wishy washy. Infinite love and gratitude, infinite love, feeling worthless, infinite love, infinite love. All right, did we clear you? Yes, we did. Is there anything else that needs to be looked at this time? No. Okay.
There you go, Michelle. And she just had a birthday, so you've cleared her off. You've given her a good birthday present. Thank you.
Thank you,
All righty. So here we go with Teresa. Emotional clearing, please and thank you.
Teresa.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, Teresa's got stubbornness. She's being stubborn about something. That's showing. Okay. And I was fun to see what shows up for people. She's feeling resentment. She's holding some resentment. That's that stubbornness too. Maybe she needs to think about something she's feeling resentment or someone toward, and it's time to let go because stubbornness. People are stubborn. Everybody's stubborn. That's how we protect ourselves. We get stubborn. Nobody too close to whatever. So, but it's a block. It's a big block. So let's see. Is there anything else that we need to? Feels okay. Love unreceived. So she's put out love to someone and it wasn't received, which probably caused her resentment. Yeah. Which makes her, well,
Wow.
anyway, that's what I'm picking up. So let's blow it off. Take a deep breath. Blow off stubbornness. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love. Blow off resentment. That's good. Let that go. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. And the last one is love unreceived. Infinite love, and gratitude. Okay, does uh, Teresa, okay. Is there anything else that needs to be looked at this time? No.
No.
That's it.
All right, Teresa. Thank you, honey. Thank you. All right. Let's see. We've got, just so everybody knows, of course you need to be here to get the healing, or
You know,
to get
the thing
taken care of.
I'd like to do is I wanted to calibrate him, but can I calibrate him without talking to him? Let me ask. Can I calibrate him?
Okay.
See, I need to hear the voice. I think I do
Okay.
better give him, like I
Yep.
can calibrate you right now. We're talking.
Right, because you can hear my voice. Yeah.
Right. I
So,
can calibrate.
yeah, maybe they can reach out to you if they want to.
If they
And
want to know where,
yeah,
where they're calibrating at and everything,
yeah.
I would say everybody is at least 500, which is
Oh,
great.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Conditional love, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Spiritual people run about at least 500, and usually a little higher than that if you've been on
You
the
know
path.
what? Most of people that they're 520. I get that almost all the time.
Okay.
That means
Okay.
they're working on themselves. That
Okay.
they're wanting to get more spiritual growth, whatever. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So I just want you guys to know where you are in the queue. So I have Jules, Sue, Seascape, Rossi, Nancy, Laura, Jen, and Carl that are on the list here. So here we go. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. All right. Let me get back to
Well,
where I need to be.
also, if
Sorry.
anyone has a health issue,
Oh,
need
yeah.
healing, emotional calibration during
Mhm.
my healing process. Okay.
She's also she's a caregiver to Alzheimer's patient. So that, we have a lot of those people here, actually. We
Okay.
really do. Yeah.
That's good. She's feeling wishy-washy. We all are. Oh God.
We all are.
Do
I
that. A
know
day
I
we got
am.
wishy-washy um, about something, trying to make up your mind. Our little
Mhm.
feeling worthless, so she's not feeling top of her game, mental, physically. Physically, she's not feeling great. That's showing right there. Okay. Overwhelmed, which means something is going on and she doesn't know how to fix it, doesn't know how to make it right. So let's blow off these emotions first. Blow off um, overwhelm, infinite love and gratitude. Do it with me. Worthless, infinite love, infinite love and gratitude, and wishy washy, infinite love, infinite love. All right, so be it. Do you have an entity? No. No saboteurs? No. You're all clear on that. Now I'm going to see what I pick up on my body code since she's not feeling great. Let's see what it's going to show me here. Okay, here we go. Kidneys. Her kidneys is showing. Are her kidneys happy? No. Is her left kidney happy? Yes. Is her right kidney? Says it's right kidney. Okay. What is it calibrating at? It's at 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Kidney 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's kind of low. It's supposed to be 10. That's supposed to be what the kidneys calibrate at. So the kidney's not happy. Let me see what the underlying cause of that. See if it'll take me there. Okay, let's go in here and see what's causing that kidney to not function like you want it to. Back here again, okay. Says your pH is off. Okay. Now your pH supposed normally 7.3 or to 7.5. Your pH, Jules, is at 1, 2, 3, 4. You're at 4.3. So you're pretty acidic. So apple cider vinegar, lemon water, that would be great. You know how to get your pH back up, and you need to be doing it every day for a couple of weeks because when your pH is down, that's your first defense for your immune system. So you've got to get your pH up so that you don't catch a virus. So get on that first thing. So you can do a half
There
liter
you go.
of water.
Yeah.
If there's baking soda in water, half teaspoon 3 times a day for a couple of days would it
Mhm.
charge the liver and get your pH up faster. But anyway, read up on that. How to raise
Yeah. There
your
you go, Jules.
information. That. But
So,
now let
um, they were asking, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Did you?
well, I just wanted to go back to her kidney. Let,
Okay.
let's see on the emotions. Let's. She's feeling peeved. Okay, and
Well, we all are.
unsupported
Uh-huh.
goes right. Yeah. Let's blow off those two emotions. Peeved, infinite love and gratitude. Feeling unsupported, infinite love. Okay, now I want to go back to the kidney again. I'm going to calibrate it. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we went 3 to 5. So we raised the
Good.
calibration. It will
There you
just
go.
clear and start to clear these off. So anyway, get on that. That'll
Yeah,
get your kidneys happy again.
that's great. Thank you. So some were asking in the chat, can they benefit even just from being here, not asking a question? And I said, yes, because this is a high vibrational activity, really. And so even myself, if I'm feeling like the message could still be for me as well. So do you agree with me, or am I just not right?
Well, absolutely. And I
Okay.
think that just by being in our presence. I know that
Uh-huh.
I calibrate really high now. So when
Yeah.
people do feel better, when they're with me, when they talk to me, and they just say, I just had to come see you today. I just want to feel good. I
Yeah.
knew
You just knew it. Yeah. They just knew it.
that
Yep.
it's the high vibration that we
It
have.
is high vibration. Yeah.
Everybody can get it, but you got to
Everybody can get it.
work
That's
on
right.
yourself. You got to really
Yeah.
take responsibility for everything.
That's true. And before this, I was all "Ugh," because I had been hacked today, and Pam comes in and calls in all these beautiful angels and just calms me right down. So it's awesome. So Jules says she's post-surgical, so no wonder that maybe doesn't an anesthesia and that doesn't that slow down the kidneys function for a while? I thought it did, but I'm not a doctor and neither is Pam. So I want to say that. I have to say that. Yeah.
I don't, honey, I don't know on that.
I don't either. Yeah. I'm just guessing because I know that it slows down the bowels.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. So
it is.
yeah. Yeah.
It could be.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it helped it any.
No, probably not. Yeah. So I'm sure that once you start flushing out Jules, drinking a lot of water and but
Yeah,
but
and
she's already saying you're calibrating higher. So yeah.
is she taking antibiotics or anything like that?
I don't know. Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
something anyway. You've got something going on. So
Yep. Something going on. Yeah. Oh, I know, Teresa. Thank you, dear. She says, supported by the universe and letting go of the anger. Everyone, we all need this. We learn to trust the source that has our back at all times. Thank you, Jules. You're absolutely right. We have to really try to stand in as high vibrational power as we can. So that's wonderful.
and look,
All right.
and we're doing the best that we can.
We're
Everybody,
doing the best we can
you don't know
in
it,
the
you know that,
circumstances.
that you're not doing it. So once that's
Yeah.
why we need each other, just to
Yep.
remind each other,
It
who
does.
we are. We are spiritual beings. We're not really human, even though we think we
That's
are.
right. We're spiritual beings in a human body, not a human body or the other way around. Anyway, so Sue says she'd love to have a clearing or a tuning to release her fear of change and anything else that needs to be released.
Anything release the fear of change. Okay. Well, let me just see what I'm picking up. We're just emotionally, we'll start there.
Sure. Oh,
Well, anxiety. She does have anxiety. Okay. Uh, and worry. She must be a worrier that worries about things. Our parents teach us how to worry. They're really good at that.
Mhm. She has to, she has been, not evicted, that's the wrong word, but, she has to move. Suddenly, all of a sudden, she's up, so that's where a lot of her
Well, that
anxiety.
that would bring on the anxiety for sure. Okay,
Uh-huh.
let
Yeah.
me see. Does she have an entity? No, she doesn't. She's clear on that. So that's always good to see. I can see
Mhm.
why she's feeling anxious. Let's see. Well, blow off feeling. Blow these emotions off, as we say. Anxiety, infinite love and gratitude. Blow off worry. Let go of any worry, and let go overwhelm. Let this go. We'll get this fixed. Infinite love, infinite love. Feeling worthless. Infinite love, infinite love. And wishy washy. Wow. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love, infinite love and gratitude. And I want to say that Sue. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Now, change. Let's see what's really change. I'd have to think about that. Why do what is this emotion that she's really hanging on to? This fear of change. What is that? Where's that? That sounds like it could be a heart wall. I think it is. Insecurity and creative insecurity. Insecurity is just she's feeling really insecure. Creative insecurity means she feels that she cannot create the life she wants. That's your fear that maybe I can't create this next place, like I had or whatever. So let's
Mhm.
blow those off. Let's let that go. Blow off insecurity, knowing that God is your source and supply, nobody else but Holy Spirit. And the other one was I start doing these things. Here we go. Um, Wishy washy, let that go again. Infinite love and gratitude. Yeah, so be it. And that creative insecurity, we all feel that every now and then that
We
something
do. Yeah.
happens and we, oh my gosh, can I really create what I'm wanting?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
that's good to clear that though. Just know you're going to get through this time. We all do,
Mhm.
even though we get freaked out about it.
Mhm.
When does she have to move?
I think, well, it's been a few weeks now, or maybe, but like by the end of the month, I'm guessing. She's down in Australia, but
Oh,
yeah,
well, we'll just send her prayers on that one.
absolutely. And
Oh,
also, while we're at it, we got to send some prayers to Maui. One of my ladies here says that it's a dry season and they need rain in Maui. So let's send prayers to Sue Toffee. Let's send prayers to Maui. Yeah. Oh, by September 2nd, Sue? Okay, so you got a little bit of time. Okay. Thank you for verifying.
September 2nd, is that when it's supposed to get really dry?
September 2nd is when Sue has to move. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Yes,
All
yes,
right.
yes. Sorry. Yep.
You're going to be fine. You're going to do it. You're going to
Yep.
find a great place. Yes,
I think
absolutely.
so. Yeah.
Just stay positive.
Yep. Yep.
And
Yep.
call them
Yep.
your real estate angels. Look, we have been given charge over the angels. They can, but if we don't call them in,
They can't
they're up
help.
there
Yep.
twiddling their thumbs, but they want to help us. They want to work with us. They're there. They're always there. But
Right.
because we live in this free will world, we have to call them in.
We do. Thank you, Sue. Um, Most benevolent outcome. That's right. I just want to say that last time you were here, you did a healing for Maria is grateful, and she wanted to offer this feedback that for you or
Oh,
for the to everybody. She said she had a profound experience following her clearing from you. The love as my guides led me to more healing was unlike anything she'd ever experienced.
good.
Isn't that wonderful? That's
Yes.
so wonderful. I appreciate you sharing that, Maria, because it might seem like sometimes that well, what did that do? But at other times, it just, once you get into this vibration, it happens faster and you can feel it longer, and the belief is there because it's always done for the highest good of all concerned. And so that's just wonderful. I appreciate you sharing that with us. All right. All right. So Seascape needs a clearing. She's bogged down if you have time.
And her name
She
is
must be wishy-washy like the rest of us,
I
because I
hear
know I
Escape. Wonder what's going on with the stars. Let's see. That's cute. Okay. Okay. All right. See, I'm getting panic with her. She's feeling panicky about something, or has been. Let's see. You know, that's the only big thing. Does she have? Do you have panic attacks, or do you have anxiety?
So Seascape, write in the chat if you would, so I can let her know.
Okay.
She was trying to figure out whether she wanted to retire the last time I answered a question for her. And she's got this little puppy dog that's in the picture. I don't know if you can see her. And that puppy dog has dementia. So she's got a lot on her plate. And I think she's just feeling anxious about it. But I want her to tell you her truth. I don't want to speak for her. So I'm waiting to see if she has a comment to make.
Can I see a picture of her on my? That I can see me.
Can you see the writing? Can you see the writing?
Yes.
Well,
Right.
she doesn't have a picture of herself. She has a picture of her puppy. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I can. It's too little to
Yeah,
see.
I know it is. And you're on your phone. So, yeah. I don't
Okay.
know if Seascape, if you're here, let me know. Maybe that people were saying they had to leave the chat to come back because there's something wrong with the chat. I mean, this is craziness. So if you see a Morella or anybody that's out there, let us know.
But anyway, the panic thing. Does Seascape have an entity? Does she have a hidden entity? No. Does she have a saboteur? Does she have any recordings? No. I'm not picking anything up like that. So
Okay.
she's kind of staying in a panic mode. That's not good. Though we'll blow it off. Take a deep breath. We can do it for her.
Well, she's here. She said she doesn't have panic usually. Okay,
Yeah.
she just
Was
said that. Yeah.
okay. Well, that's why we're going to get rid of it.
Okay.
Love, infinite love and gratitude. I'm not a panic person either. Infinite love. I don't. Well, I used to not be. I may get in panic one now. Okay. Okay. No, that was it. That was all I picked up was the panic feeling.
Okay.
You know
Okay.
what? You got to remember, Seascape, that everybody has an angel. Everybody's got a guardian angel. Your puppy's got an angel. That you don't have to worry about taking care of everyone. That their angels are watching over them too. You just call them in and say, I want to give you a wonderful little protection prayer that that calibrates at 1,000, and it's just visualize your body as Starship Enterprise. Here you are. Then you bring your shields up, angels protect, engage. That's all you got to do. Shields up, angels protect, engage. It just like Picard does. Got to engage it to make it happen. But start putting that around say it out loud. When I see my kitty cat out, I always put that little prayer around her. So far, so good.
It's shields up,
angels protect,
angels protect. Okay.
Engage. Yeah.
All right. Oh, she says she can't retire due to low retirement compensation, which I 100% understand, Seascape. Her dog's issues. They raised her rent and her car insurance. So no wonder she's in panic mode, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
I understand. Too much to try to control. That's right. All right. So let's see. Sue Toffee says, thank you. Both you made me cry. I'm trying hard to focus on manifesting and calling in their angels and guides. My mom is giving me permission to intervene and help, but I'm wobbly. We're all wobbly, honey. Right now, we're all wishy-washy and wobbly, but we're all that together. So know that you're here with all of us, and that we are working on this energy together. Lots of love to you. Lots of love to you too, Seascape. I'm sorry that happened to you. For me, I know I can't retire either, and I was supposed to because Keith can't work, and I don't make enough money in my Social Security to pay my mortgage, but I couldn't afford rent if I found an apartment. So why not just stay? And I guess I work till God says that I can stop. So much love to everybody, really. Thank you so much. All right, so we have Rossi here. Rossi wonders if she can also have a clearing, please.
Okay, Rossi. I see your cat. Okay.
We got a lot of cat lovers here.
Taken for granted. Okay. Feeling unsupported. Those two go together. Remember that God is your support in life. No one else is. When I finally got that, and I'm going to say something about it, because I used to think, well, if something happens, I've got my son to help me because I'm not married, or I've got my daughter, or, I've got a friend, got to call my sister. We go through the gamut, who we could call him. And then as soon as I do that, that means that I'm saying that they can take care of me and God can't. So you got to, as soon as you keep yourself going, stop it, say, God, I know you're there. I know you're supporting me. And if God wants this person to help you or whatever, then it will be. But you got to keep it. You only have one relationship, and that's with God. And just do it. If you aren't having a great relationship with God, your life isn't great. It isn't turning out to.
Yeah.
That's how you gauge it. How am I doing? I'm really connected to God today. We're doing great. Okay, that's it. Not preaching for the day.
Okay. I see Rossi is here. All right. So so nothing she needed clearing, or?
Feeling unsupported and taken for granted, just those two. Do you have kids? That's probably it. Well, I've taken for granted. Infinite love and gratitude. Unsupported. Infinite love, infinite love. Is that it? Is there anything else? No, that was it. All right, she's good.
Good, Rossi. Good. Okay. I'm glad that I know she had to go back to work after being able to work from home for a very long time, and she really hated leaving, doing that after all that. I don't blame her. I like working from home. All right. So Nancy said her work is toxic, and she wonders if she could have a clearing, please. Yeah. Thanks everybody for being here today. Yeah.
Yeah, this is fun. Well, you feel taken for granted, which makes you feel unsupported. That's from work. And wishy-washy, those are kind of all go in alignment together there on the emotions. Also, affects your bladder. When this is going on, you've got several things can make you feel angry. Your kidneys, bladder. Is there anything else? Okay. Okay, low self-esteem. Something's going on there with the self-esteem. So whatever it is with work, it's affecting her self-esteem. She's not feeling good about herself. That's big. You got to find a way to get your self-esteem high. Let's blow it off. Take a deep breath. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. Take it for granted. Blow that off. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love. Blow a feeling unsupported. Infinite love, infinite love, infinite love. All right. Did we clear it? Yes, we did. Is there anything else that needs to be cleared this time? No. Okay, that was it.
So Nancy, the only thing I want you to remember, going back into that situation, because you have to, you work there, is that you can put a layer of pink bubbles or protection around you, and or mirrors are even better, and they'll bounce that reflection. If someone's toxic, they're going to get it back. You're not going to absorb it. So it's going to be important for you to remember that protection. We walk out of the door a lot of the times without having any protection around us, and there's a lot of things. A lot of people would love to push our buttons out there. So it's just a really good.
Yeah. Do
Yeah. Yep.
the little protection prayer. Shields
The,
up. Angels protect. Lasers ready. Get your lasers out there. That might be too. Sometimes I say. Sometimes we got
uh-huh.
knocking it down. You know what I would do?
Uh-huh. What?
If when I'm in a situation where I have to be in it, I usually start sending people blessings because I'm thinking about them. So, and it's been scientifically proven that when you send a blessing to someone, it boomerangs and it comes right back to you. This blessing was given to Abraham in the Bible, who became the first millionaire. The blessing is, I bless you and see the goodness of God moving in and through you. That's the blessing. So you become a walking, talking blessing because you run into someone at school where you're working and just shoot them that blessing, and it blocks negative energy. But again, it goes out to them and it comes back to you. So your life just gets better and better, even though they're trying to do this negative stuff.
Yeah. There you go.
This is what honey, God loves it when we bless people. He wants us to more than anything.
True. That's very
true.
Or the Ho'oponopono prayer also is a good.
I was going to say that. I do both of them. First of all, take
you
responsibility for how them treating you like that or not being happy there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do this.
You can. You can. All right. So I'm not sure you can help Laura as a calibration. She wanted to be calibrated. She's been trying to, and I told her I would email her with your information if she wants to talk to you. But let's see what we can, if you want to work with her.
I've got her picture here. I'm looking at it.
Oh, that's her mom, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's her mom.
That's her mom?
Is that your mom, Laura? I think that's Laura's mom. Unless I'm wrong. I may be wrong. Let me see.
1, 2, 3. She's calibrated to 500. Yeah. That's good.
Oh, so okay. That's perfect. Yeah. That's good. Yep. Anything else you want to share about her? If she needs to shed any bad emotions?
Emotions. Am I doing mom? Is that who we're doing today?
No. We're doing Laura, but I think that's her mother's. I can't remember if that's her mother's picture or not. So.
Okay.
I'll be right back. All right, you can go. Go ahead.
I'm picking stubbornness up. Here's a lot of people feeling stubborn today. I do too. Let's see. Stubborn and worthless. Okay. Is it mental, physical, spiritually? Okay. Let's blow those off. Blow off feeling worthless. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love. Infinite love.
That is her in the picture. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, that
is her.
Well, she's 500.
Yeah. Yep.
And, yeah. That's it. She's pretty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. I think a lot of us are stubborn about certain things, but with me, it's always wishy-washy. So we're going to have our own old-fashioned washing machine that goes. Whoosh. Remember the ones that used to.
Yeah. The emotion of worthless. Hardly anyone sits in my chair that feel that have that isn't carrying that emotion. I think we just feel everybody feels worthless. The whole world feels that.
I think you're right because we don't feel heard or listened to.
Yeah.
we
Oh,
feel
oh,
unseen at times. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Okay. So Laura, I will email you with more information. Okay. So Jen is here, and Jen recently moved. She was also had to get out of her apartment. And so she's moved in with some friends, or her girlfriend rather. And Jen had a cancer diagnosis. She was, I think it was breast cancer. She was then in remission and doing better. And now she's heard she's back and has it again. So just giving you that information. She
okay.
told me I could share that with you. Yeah.
Okay. I'm picking up the cancer again. It's showing.
Okay.
It's at level 2, which is, I think when you catch it early, that you can get it worked
Yep.
out. Look, they can cure cancer. We can cure it, but we got to get our
Yep.
body, mind right, and you'll get well.
This is the
What
first time she's
what is the
really doing something for herself.
yeah?
It's
What
like
is
she's
so?
stepping out.
Where is the cancer? Did she say?
It was breast cancer. Oh, you see the surgeon for another surgery on July 10th? Okay, sweetheart. Yeah, breast cancer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she feels wishy washy. I guess she's trying to figure out what she's going to do next, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
She feels insecure.
Sure.
That I would too.
Me
Absolutely.
too.
My body, what's going to happen here. Well, let's
Yeah.
block insecurity. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. Feeling wishy washy. Infinite love and gratitude. I want to calibrate her energy at this time. She must be 12. She's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I do something to get your energy up. Get it up to 12. Okay. Um, is it the left breast? The right? Anyway, I definitely is it come back in the breast again? They found that spot? Yeah. I'm getting a weakness on the left side more than the right, so maybe it is the left side. Um, Calibrating at 5. The right one's breast is calibrating at 10. So it's definitely the left one, I think. Sometimes I'll do it, and because I'm not looking at the
Yeah.
person, then it
True.
switches on me and I
Yeah.
don't work.
I get it. I get it. She'll take what you can give her, believe me.
And she's peeved. She's angry, I think, a little bit about this coming back.
Sure she is. Yeah. Yeah. It is on the left side, she says. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, good. Well, can we?
I'd be peeved too. Yeah.
Yeah, peeved
Mm-hmm.
and insecure. Let's blow off
Yep.
feeling peeved.
Yeah.
Infinite love and gratitude, infinite love.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anything else that we could
Hi,
work.
Kiba.
Thanks. Okay. Unworthy. Unworthy means how come everybody gets to have what they want in life, but I don't. I know you're feeling like
Mm-hmm.
that you're going to get well. We know you are. You're in this group.
Yes. We're all behind her. We love her dearly. Yeah.
Blow off feeling unworthy. You have great worth. You have great value.
We do.
Infinite love, infinite love, infinite love. Do you have any entities? No. No saboteurs? No. No. Everything's good. So now let's go back to that left breast. Calibrate it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, it went from 5 to 6, so we cleared some things. So it raised the vibration of it. So that's good. Yeah. Remember, wherever there's disease in the body, you're going to always find a lot of trapped emotions. So if she wanted to, maybe in a couple of weeks, come back and call me up and let me
Yes.
check her and just clear her
Yep.
really good then, because it really
Absolutely.
does help you heal faster when you can keep the emotions gone. Yeah.
Absolutely. We know you're scared, and it's been a very sad time for her because she had to move and but she also is living with her best friend, and she's doing something for herself. And so that I hope that brings your self-esteem up, Jen, because you are so valuable and so loved by so many. So I just want you to know that we love you, dear. All
And
right. Thank you, dear. Oh, all
call
right. Call in your angels.
How
Yeah.
about 10,000 angels coming to watch over you and protect you starting right now today? You have
There you
10,000 angels that want to help you. They're all for healing.
go. Okay. Yeah.
So be it.
So be it. And a most benevolent outcome. That's right. Yep.
Yes.
Beautiful. Amen. All right. We have one more for today. And so Carl says he wonders if he can have a clearing or messages from spirit, but he also asked this question: does the clearing include health issues that you may detect? And so, yes, Carl, as long as you
Yeah,
realize this is entertainment purposes only and never should be a substitute for a doctor. Just, I have to say that because this is just
absolutely. I do too.
yeah,
Entertainment. I'm just working with crystals and cards and things like that.
right.
Entertainment. Well, Carl, first of all, I'm picking up you're dehydrated. Said you need to drink more water. You need 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 ounces a day at least. Maybe you are, but right now it says you're dehydrated. It's so funny. The body code, that's the first thing it'll take you to if you're dehydrated. They know the importance of us being hydrated, and it's set up to do that. Okay, let's see if I'm picking something else up with Carl at this time. Okay, skeleton. All right, let's see. Okay, yes, all right. Well, I'm picking up the humerus bone in his
Oh,
in the left arm. Is he having an issue with his arm? Because it's
okay.
showing maybe out of alignment, maybe it's the shoulder, but it's the bone that goes from here down to the humerus. That big bone right there. Anyway,
It brings you to your funny bone on your, doesn't it? Doesn't that one, if you hit it funny, that
yeah,
it's like
yeah,
a funny
right.
bone?
It goes
Yeah.
right under to the end of the front.
Yeah.
It's from here down to
It
here.
starts. Yeah. Right.
It's that
Yep.
big bone right there. Anyway, that's showing. So I know what
Okay.
that's about. So we'll just leave that there. Maybe an injury
Uh-huh.
or something going on. Let's see if there's anything else. Keeps taking me back to that. Okay, hold on. Did I get it right? Let's see. Maybe I picked up the wrong thing. Sternum. There's something going on. He needs to wait a minute. He's out of alignment. He needs to go to chiropractor.
Oh, well, that
That's,
sounds about right.
yeah, that's what it is. He's got
Okay.
something going on. Something with his ribs that could be affecting all this area here too.
Yes. And it usually is from the neck, believe it or not. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Could be
Uh-huh.
all in there. So I'm
Uh,
picking up that. That's all I am. So that's what my recommendation is with him physically. Everything else is good. Just make sure you drink a lot of water. Let me see what if there's some emotions trapped there in the arm or anything that needs to be looked at, cleared. Yeah.
yeah, I know you can't afford it right now, but
Taken for granted.
mm,
Okay. Taken for granted. Blow it off. Infinite love and gratitude. Um, Feeling worthless. Let it go. Infinite love and gratitude. Those two are a lot that we all. Wait a minute, there's something else going on. What's going on with that arm? Okay, that's it.
He says he has therapy each week, electric acupuncture, is it? I'm
That's
guessing. Acupuncture.
right.
Oh,
Keep
oh,
doing it. Yeah.
it's going to get better, yeah, if you keep doing it. Sure. And drink your water, because if you're getting those acupuncture or chiropractic or any of those natural remedies, I know it's a repetitive thing, and we didn't grow up drinking a lot of water, but that's what we got to have, really good water. Yeah. Okay.
And don't feel taken for granted. Don't let anyone do that to you.
Oh, Carl found his community here, so I think he knows we love him. So
Yeah. Yeah. That he's letting, or he's feeling someone is taking him for granted.
well, that is true. He has had some people that
Which
owed him
makes
a
him
lot of
feel
money.
unsupported. Yeah. All that.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep. Yep.
okay.
That's good, Carl. Good. Wow. So everybody, even if you didn't get a reading today, it was wonderful to have you here with Pam, and I know how much you have enjoyed. And we're going to try to. We'll probably see if we can do this every 2 weeks or so. So maybe on this day, because she's off usually in the beginning of the week, we'll see. But I'll let you know when she comes. And now you have all somewhat experienced what she does. And we'll also talk a little bit more maybe next time about what else you can do in order to calibrate yourself or in order to heal your emotional codes. It just takes time to get that. It's something you can do, but you need to practice it, just like meditation.
It's a skill to do.
It's a skill. That's right.
It takes practice, and that's the only way. But when you get it, you have got
You
a
got
gold,
it.
honey.
There you go.
That's
Yeah.
everything.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for being everybody's really grateful for having you here today.
And I'm
So
grateful for being here.
Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.